Hello everybody, this is going to be my first ever YouTube video on this channel, and in today's video we're going to be playing Hearts of Iron 4 on the mod Kaiserredux as a Russian Republic. We're going to be getting Georgy Zhukov in charge of the Russian Socialist Republic. However, later on we're going to be reuniting Russia with Trenzima and getting our revenge on the Germans on what they did to us during World War I. Well, enjoy the video. Looks like Kerensky's been shot. Oh, you won't be missed. Now, what should we do with the person who assassinated Kerensky? Just life imprisonment doesn't seem too harsh. Oh, looks like Kazakhstan broke away from me. Bruh. Black Monday just hit Russia. And the effects are pretty bad. Alright, we're gonna have to announce a snap election soon, or else the military will seize control. But I'm not really worried about that right now. Damn, that's harsh. Well, looks like the military just seized control of the government. Now we've got Lavra Konralov in charge. Looks like the workers just had a strike in Petrograd. Now, we need this event in order to get Zhukov in charge of the great Russian Socialist Republic. The second volunteer army has just broken away from us, and look who's in charge. Well, they're not going to last for long. Now we have to complete these decisions, or else Trenzima will occupy our Siberian territories. Looks like another fake Russia has broken away from us. Well, I don't really see them as fake Russia. I see them as an obstacle in the civil war. Looks like we've got our great red generals back. This will be a tremendous help in the civil war. Alright, I've sorted out the Siberian insurgency. Now, there's just only 3 states that Trenzima will get, but it's basically just wasteland. Well, the civil war has finally kicked off, and since Zhukov is commanding our army, these 2 puny countries will capitulate in an instant. Let's go! Okay, another fake Russia has risen up. I'm gonna have to sort this out. One fake Russia down, 2 more to go. The Western Russian army has capitulated. Now, there's only 1 fake Russia to go. We have finally defeated all of the fake Russias. And now, we're going to proclaim victors of the Russian Civil War. The revolution was a grand success, and now we're going to keep Commander Yegorov in charge the time being. Comrade Yegorov has stepped down in power, and now Zhukov will be leading the great Russian Socialist Republic. I'm going to be completing these focuses in order to maintain Zhukov's control. The Alash Orda's Russians are being oppressed right now, and I'm going to take this into full consideration and declare war. And just like that, the Alash Orda has capitulated. Zhukov is unstoppable. The People's Republic of Turkmenistan have suddenly declared war on me, and I am not ready at all because my entire army is in Siberia. The war is going well. I've reorganized my divisions, and the People's Republic of Turkmenistan are on the verge of capitulation. And there you have it. The People's Republic of Turkmenistan have just capitulated. And this is why you never mess with Zhukov. Turning to the Caucasus, we are going to be attacking the Russian Liberation Committee and the Kalmyk Khanate. For the Russian Liberation Committee, we're going to start sending agitators, and for the status of Kalmykia, we're going to offer them to join peacefully. Kalmykia submits to annexation. Zhukov approves of this highly. I'm now attacking the Kuban's People's Republic and the North Caucasian Imamate. I hope the Kuban's People's Republic and the North Caucasian Imamate will accept my offer to join me peacefully. Looks like the Russian Liberation Committee has not accepted our terms and now have declared war on us. Vlasov, Zhukov is going to annihilate you. And there you have it. The Russian Liberation Committee has fallen into the hands of the Grand Marshal Zhukov. Now, we're going to try and annex Georgia and Azerbaijan. I'm going to threaten Georgia with force, but for Azerbaijan, we could guarantee them and get the oil resources. We could take over the government, but I want to declare war to get the territory. The Georgians have submitted to be Zhukov's puppets. Now we can annex them in the future through a decision. And the leader looks pretty familiar. I can't really place who he is. Well, the war went well. Azerbaijan is now annexed into Russian territory, and we're also going to annex Georgia under Zhukov's rule. The Georgians have accepted our annexation. Well, they didn't really have a choice anyway. The last country to annex is Armenia. Now, what should we do with Armenia? Well, we're going to annex them like the other countries. The Armenians accepted annexation, even though they had the Ottoman Empire to protect them. Well, I'll take it. Now, we're gonna get our revenge on the Germans for what they did to us in World War I. Well, here goes nothing. Okay, this will be a very tough war because I've got the North and I've also got the wide front against Ukraine, Belarus, and the Baltics. Well, I've got a little bit of a problem. I'm getting naval invaded in Königsberg and a bit of the Baltics, and Austria just declared war on me, so I'm not really prepared for this, and it's like 2 times the size of the front that I was facing. Alright, so Belarus left the Reichspakt, and I get to have an early peace conference. And there you have it. Zhukov has successfully defeated the Reichspakt and got his revenge on what they did to us in World War I. And we're going to be taking all of the territories that we rightfully deserve. Zhukov is victorious in Finland and Karelia. We're going to be taking all of the territories and puppeting Finland later on. Now we just have to clean up Austria and Sweden. There goes Austria, Hungary, Bohemia, and Galicia. We're going to annex them and puppet them later on. When we're finished with Sweden, we're going to turn our eyes to the East Siberian Federation and hopefully reunite with them peacefully, or if not, we will use force and we will annihilate them. Now I'm going to figure out what to do with the occupied territories.
Разведчик 40, обойщик смел. Врагу мы скажем, нашей Родины не тронь, а то откроем сокрушительный огонь. Врагу мы скажем, нашей Родины не тронь, а то откроем сокрушительный огонь. Если враг к нам захочет ворваться, боевая настанет пора. По-геройски за Родину драться будут все номера.
There goes Sweden, and Zhukov is victorious yet another time. The Russian people are pretty proud of what Zhukov did to the Reichspakt in Austria. However, Zhukov has got another problem. The East Siberian Federation hasn't got a good relation with us. So, we're gonna have to declare war on them, or they declare war on us, since the war tension is pretty high. Well, the East Siberian Federation has just declared war on us, but I'm pretty confident that we'll annihilate them within a matter of months or even weeks. The Romanians have suddenly declared war on me, and my troops aren't prepared, so this will be a hassle.
Огонь боевой, вражью силу дотла уничтожит грозный вал огневой.
The war between the East Siberian Federation and Zhukov is going incredibly well. We are almost on Vladivostok, and Romania has capitulated, and we just have to defeat Serbia. We are at the gates of Vladivostok, and the East Siberian Federation is about to capitulate. The Kingdom of Romania and Serbia have fallen to the Russian Socialist Republic. As Russian troops enter the gates of Vladivostok, the East Siberian Federation has surrendered to Zhukov, and now Zhukov can reunite Russia. Field Marshal Zhukov has decided to declare war on Illyria. Zhukov has also decided to declare war on Albania and Bulgaria. And just like that, Zhukov is victorious yet again, and Illyria and Slovenia will cease to exist. Wow, that was fast. Well, there goes Albania.
Полки идут стеной, красиво держат строй, и гордо шелестят знамена.
Finally, Bulgaria has capitulated to Zhukov. Now, we can have peace for a little while. Zhukov has decided to declare war on the Ottoman Empire for some reason. Well, it will be pretty easy because they've already suffered major damage to the Cairo axis, and they haven't really got a military or factories, and no one to protect them. And we've got two fronts, Bulgaria and the Caucasus. Well, let's go. There goes the Ottomans. This war was actually very easy. We basically just had to walk to Constantinople and Ankara. I'll decide what to do with them later. Zhukov has decided to declare war on the Commune in France and Great Britain. Not Great Britain, the Commune of Britain. Because they're in the Third International, not the Fourth, the greatest. We have almost completed the war goal against the Commune of France and Britain. Hopefully when we declare war on them, everything will go according to plan. It's complete, everything's ready, we're going to declare war now. Here we go.
Плечом к плечу идут российские войска, и пусть военная дорога нелегка, мы будем верой и правдою служить России. Зеленоглазая казачка подковала мне коня, серебро с меня спросила, тут недорого ценя, как зовут тебя, молодка?
Alright, France has fallen. Now, we're gonna do the naval invasion of the Union of Britain. Hopefully, everything will go well. But first, we need to get our planes over to bomb the ships and bring our actual navy over. If our navy's big enough. Our navy's not really good.
По дороге поскакал, по тропинке между бор, между стерх, между скал. Маша, Зина, Даша, Нина, все как будто не она. Катя, Катя, выстекают, не подковы скакуна. Шагом еду, хоть галопом поскочу, Катя, Катя, Катерина, неустанно я шучу, что...
Well, that was a bit tedious, but the war comes to an end and Zhukov can say that the 4th International will be the best international forever. Moving to Asia, we're going to send an ultimatum to Persia to either join our faction or be run over by the Soviet military. We're also going to demand Sakhalin from the Empire of Japan. For Persia, we're going to demand an alliance and a bit of the territory. And for Japan, we're going to ask for Sakhalin and a few islands. Now I know they won't accept this, so we will declare war on them, which means if we win, we can get all of their territory. Surprisingly, the Empire of Japan has agreed to this. So, that means no war, unless I get my territory though. Zhukov, with his genius mind, has figured out that if he demands northern Manchuria, and they don't accept, they're guaranteed by the Empire of Japan, so they'll drag me into a war with him. Persia has accepted my demands. I will get them into an alliance, and I also get northern Persia. But they're in a war with the Cairo Axis. But I'm going to leave them and see if they actually win or not. They're probably not, but I still get northern Persia. Manchuria only wants us to have military access, but I'm going to ask for more. Okay, the Chinese have rejected our demands. Now, all of my divisions are ready, in position to attack Japan and Manchuria. So, let's see how this goes.
Мы распрощались с тобой. Нет больше ночи, где ты, платочек милый, желанный, родной. Помню, как в памятный вечер падал платочек твой с плеч, как провожала и обещала.
Well, there goes Manchuria. Now, only Japan remains to defeat.
И пусть со мной нет сегодня любимой родной, знаю, с любовью ты к изголовью прячешь платок голубой. Письма твои получая, слышу я голос живой, и между строчек синий платочек снова встает предо мной. И час с тобой провожает меня облик твой.
Okay, I've just realized that in order to get the peace conference, I need to defeat the Pacific States of America, because they're a major. This is gonna be a pain. I've got military access to Canada, so I can move my troops through there. Stalin moment. Okay, my troops are in position. Let's go.
Строчит пулеметчик за синий платочек, что был на плечах дорогих. Нет больше ночи. Где ты, платочек? Милый, желанный, родной.
Заправлены в планшеты космические карты, и штурман уточняет в последний раз маршрут. Давайте-ка, ребята, споемте перед стартом, у нас еще в запасе 14 минут. Я верю, друзья, караваны ракет помчат нас вперед от звезды до звезды. На пыльных тропинках далеких планет останутся наши следы. На пыльных тропинках далеких планет останутся наши следы. Когда-нибудь с годами припомним мы с друзьями, как по дорогам звездным вели мы первый путь, как первыми сумели достичь заветной цели и на родную землю со стороны взглянуть. Я верю, друзья, караваны ракет помчат нас вперед от звезды до звезды. На пыльных тропинках далеких планет останутся наши следы. На пыльных тропинках далеких планет останутся наши следы. Давно нас ожидают далекие планеты, холодные планеты, безмолвные поля. Но ни одна планета не желтоса, как эта планета дорогая, по имени Земля. Я верю, друзья, караваны ракет помчат нас вперед от звезды до звезды.
The Entente just declared war on me, and all of my main army is in their territory. This war's gonna be a major hassle, but I think I can defeat them.
Друзья, караваны ракет помчат нас вперед от звезды до звезды. На пыльных тропинках далеких планет останутся наши следы. На пыльных тропинках далеких планет останутся наши следы.
Finally, Zhukov is victorious over the Pacific states of America and Japan. Months of fighting comes to an end. Finally, after months of harsh war, Zhukov is victorious over the Entente and can proclaim victors of the world. But wait, we're not done yet. We've still got to fight the French national state and a random Chinese warlord. Wow, I really enjoy this game. Okay, we're planning a naval invasion to the French national state. I think this would be pretty easy, even though there's divisions and ideas. Okay, I seriously don't know why everybody wants to be my enemy. We're the same ideology, and they just declared war on me. Bruh.
На солнечной поляночке дугою, выгнув бровь, парнишка на тальяночке играет голубовь. Про то, как ночи жаркие с подружкой проводил, какие полушалки ей красивые дарил. Играй, играй, рассказывай, тальяночка сама, о том, как черноглазая свела с ума. Когда на битву грозную парнишка уходил, он ночью темной звездную и сердце предложил. В ответ девчина гордая шутила, видно с ним, когда вернешься с орденом, тогда поговорим. Играй, играй, рассказывай, тальяночка сама, о том, как черноглазая свела с ума. Боец среди пороха с тальяночкой дружил и в лютой битве с ворогом медаль он заслужил. Пришло письмо летучее, заснеженную даль, что ждет, что в крайнем случае.
Okay, finally, the French national state have been dealt with. And no more walking through the desert, no more Entente. Okay, the Kingdom of Greece has just capitulated. Let's go. Zhukov's final battle was won against the Union of Burma and India. Finally, years of war are coming to an end. Zhukov has done it. Back in 1936, half our country was owned by fake Russians, and we were in a civil war, and we had no supply, no factories, nothing. But Zhukov has turned this around, and has territory in America, Asia, Africa, Europe, and all rightful territory to Russia. Now, Zhukov can finally proclaim the USSR.